Hello, my faithful viewers of my Maserati page. My name is Johnny Herrera, and I drive a 2014 Maserati Granturismo. Today, in this video, we're gonna cover how to replace brakes in the car. Well, front brakes, and hopefully I will have enough time to actually do a bleed on the brakes as well. We're gonna start with, as you can see behind me, jacking the car up. It's pretty simple. Always use a wood chuck with the jack, and I find a good spot to put the jack stands. Loosen the wheel lugs bolts prior to jacking the car up. It makes a big difference. And I have the wheel stud guides also that I will be using to easily facilitate the removal of the wheels. Thank you for watching, and let's continue with this project. Maserati every day. Here we got the brake shoes for the Maserati for Napa. There you go. Brake shoes. Things are humongous. My goodness. Made in Mexico, possibly because it's in Spanish by there. Now this is the brake fluid I'm going to use to bleed the brakes. Let's do that time. Now these are the studs used to hold down, to guide the wheels in and out. I order basically there's two of each right here, of the size my car takes, the Maserati Granturismo. This is worth the money to have to do the wheel removal. Okay, let's start with what we have done so far. Well, I have used the breaker bar you see right there, and the socket. Size of the socket, well, relevant, I don't know, 7/8, probably 1 inch, fully 1 inch possibly. And then I have the wheel studs pilots. Well, let's talk about the jacking points. I'm using small jacks. These are actually my tallest jacks, but I have a piece of wood right here, and the jacking point I am using on the car, as I go down here, if you see this plate, part of the frame right here, I put a piece of wood with a jack right here. Oops. Well, here I am changing my my brake shoes. They're back to new. Yes, thank Lord. New brakes and some beer, Corona. Salud to me. Yes, thank you. Okay, the wheels removed, as you see right here. I do have the spacers. I'll check the torque values on the spacers. They are the brake shoes that are supposedly wearing out. How's the inside? I don't know if it can be seen right there. I'm not sure if you can see them, but I'm going to remove the whorl, I guess. So I believe that the brakes shoes are wore out to heck. Because there's a ridge right here. You see the ridge? Slight ridge right there, and then the inside too, slight ridge right here. Well, okay, so I'm going to take the 30mm and remove the center piece right here. It's like a retainer stud. Let's try the breaker bar first. This one's here, you just gotta push them that way, the way that I look at. I see. Just tap them. Don't go too crazy. Just a quick tap. Once they're broken loose, then use the ratchet. No crazy stuff. How about that? There's a stud right there. Little bolt. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna drive that out of there, but I believe it'd be easier to push this one out first. Alright, let's take a center punch to pre. Go smaller, that goes in. There he goes. Driving out. If you don't have a center punch, you'll figure something else out. Number 2 Phillips actually pretty much might work. This right here, just push in, and there comes the pin. Pin number 1. This is out. Let's put it the way they came out. Cannot go wrong with that. Now this way, I think I gotta punch it out to the bottom, the middle piece. Let's go to the bottom now. Same punch. There you go. Easy peasy. Easy as peasy. I'm assuming what I'm gonna do. Mind my face in the video. All right, I need to tap this in right here where it screws. I'm gonna screw in a little bit. Let's see if it'll tap in. There we go. You just did. Cheesy peasy cheesy. Boom. There goes the next one. Let's lay it down the way it came out. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a rag right here and this clamp right here, and just sometimes to squeeze. Sorry, it's not a great view, but as you see, I'm trying to squeeze a little bit of the brake. This back in. It's happening. It's going back in. Let's go to the bottom now. See it? Squeezy, squeezy. The issue is when you take the bottom one in, top one also comes out. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my trusty pry bar and just pry back from the center to try to level it all out. There's brake shoes. There we go. There goes the one in. Now let's just now trick the other side too. Let's separate the other side just a little bit. There's a space right here. Right there. Just squeeze. There you go. Just squeeze a little bit. That's it. That's it. Same trick here. Just twist it a little bit. And let it go flush all across, bottom, top. Seem to be flush. All brake pad, brake shoe, brake pad, whatever you want to call it. It's not wore out to hell. It's wore out, but it's not wore out to hell. Well, how about that? Okay. One pad's a little bit off by a milli something. Okay, let's go with the bottom first, the retainer. Line up everything. Okay, I'll just tap that in there. Use a bigger punch. for the tapping process. That's it. Nada más, nothing more. Then we'll get this in here, as you see. The bolt goes below this though. So the bolt is pivot point here. I'm not going to install any grease or anything. Remember, we're doing the brakes, okay? That's the last place you want to put grease in. It retains, it retains. So the middle is like a bridge piece, as you see. It's a bridge piece. So what we're gonna do is just tighten up that a little bit. Get back our ratchety wrench. Just tight, just not enough. Not enough. So now we're gonna insert the other pin, the upper pin. A little trick here though, because this is spring loaded. Mind me. I'm through and through. Now just gotta line up things. Let's try to taparoo. Push with my thumb here. Come on. I believe it's lining up now. There it went. Well, it's in.